studying space weather modeling, specifically the geospace environment. So I'm from Iowa. I grew up there and then did my undergrad there at the University of Iowa. I actually got my degree in mechanical engineering, and then started to work. I worked for a couple years also in Iowa, and then came to Michigan as part of the aerospace department here in the PhD program. And I'm still part of the aerospace department, but I've now switched my research focus to space weather. I guess I can speak to why I switched my focus. So I was doing plasma modeling, but for a different application. And there was actually a course in my first year here. And so that kind of brought me on to a new and different application to plasma physics and plasma physics modeling. So that's kind of what caught my attention for the Solstice project. I really passionate about biking. I've done RAGBRAI a couple years. So I'd say on a day-to-day basis, for the work that's not part of like meetings or some sort of seminar, I work on taking the data that is output from the global model. So we run a large simulation that's got field data throughout the entire domain, and looking at ways to repurpose that information to tell us more meaningful things. So there's lots of different ways that you can look at that data and try to understand what it's telling you. And so I'm trying to build tools that will help us understand new things with the same data. My advice would be that it's never too late to decide to change your focus. If you decide that there's something else that sounds really interesting, like you should go for it. Yeah, so I worked for a couple years before coming to grad school, and I think that really gave me perspective on how to be more of a professional, especially with dealing with faculty members here and in team environments, sort of how to handle myself in meetings and things like that. I think that type of experience of even just doing an internship is sort of along the same lines. I think that's extremely helpful. From my understanding, I see Solstice as a way to aggregate the talent and the resources of people that are doing really great work in the space weather modeling community, and to, as a team, produce more than what we could individually. So personally, I see my own PhD thesis contributing to the Solstice project, but only being a small part of the larger whole that I think will do really great things.